What's going on, everybody? It's Sunday, and I'm having a bad hair day. Yep, bad hair day. Didn't bother fixing the hair. It's all over the fucking place. It's getting pretty long. Thought about maybe growing it out, get it really nice and long. But then again, I don't think that would suit me, so I think it might be time for a haircut. So, with all that, I want to welcome you guys to a Sunday edition of Blue Eyes Banter. I have a couple things I am definitely going to be talking about today. A couple things that are kind of just piss me off. Well, one of them does. The other one's freaking just crazy, amazing, wicked, awesome. Okay, I got temporarily distracted there for a quick second. Okay, so first thing I want to touch on, Club Nights 22, DJ Woogie. This mix is off the fucking wall. Now, I've been following DJ Woogie for a while. Ex-girlfriend introduced me to him, from Scranton, Ohio, very frickin' Scranton, Pennsylvania, whatever, I don't know. Great DJ. I always download his mixes. They're frickin' amazing. The one I just downloaded last night was Club Nights 22. This thing is off the wall. It is fucking dope. The beats in it are sick. The rhythms, everything. He kicks some old school, some new school, some rock, some oldies. It's really well done. I highly recommend it. So check it out. If you're subscribed to my channel, you know who I am on Facebook. There's a link on my Facebook page and whatnot. So that's the gist of it. Check it out. It's awesome. And I had this music. And now, the reason why I mention this is because I also put in a post saying sometimes, it's nice to have someone around to listen to music with you because you guys can bounce things off, talk about the music. I love music. So I was listening to Club Nights 22. I had it up a little bit loud. It's only like 7 o'clock here. It's not even against the law to have your music loud. Now, I didn't have it loud, but I had it loud. I had it nice. You gotta listen to music. Good. So I'm listening to music. I'm done with Club Nights 22. I decided to pop in some frickin' Daft Punk Leftovers, mysterious album that popped up around the end of 2012 on iTunes and mysteriously was just gone. It's got some great remixes in it, like Music Sounds Better With You and a couple other Daft Punk songs. Mix them together really well. Now, the reason why I'm mentioning this is because Club Nights 22 was on my iTunes, and I have volume equalizer on it so my songs don't jump up and down in volume. And I popped on YouTube without adjusting my volume, and it was cranked. Like, it was loud. And I had it on for about 2 minutes. My neighbor comes over. Fucking rings the doorbell like 50 million times. First mistake. How fucking rude. You don't ring the doorbell 50 million times just because you're pissed off. You think, like, maybe something's going on in this house or something? Like, have some fucking respect. Ring it a couple times. Get her attention. Don't sit there and fucking pound on it, you fucking... Ugh. Anyways. So she rings on the doorbell. I didn't move. Fuck that shit. I ain't moving for shit. House ain't burning down. I'm not moving. And if the house does burn down, I'm grabbing my cats first. You guys... You're on your own. So, with that, she rings the doorbell a whole bunch of times. My dad goes and answers the door, blah, blah, blah. He talks to the lady, and she starts bitching at him and threatening him and everything and all this crap and everything. Now, I know my rights and I know my laws as a citizen of the city I live in and shit, and I know that there's no law saying that you can't have your music so loud before 11 o'clock, and we didn't even have it that loud. So, and she's just being a bully. That's what she's doing. She's bitching about how she can't. She's just hearing thump, 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 thump in her house while she's trying to blow dry her daughter's hairs. Now, I'm sorry if your life is so fucking shitty and so miserable that the only way for you to vent out on somebody is to go piss off your fucking neighbors. Not a good idea. Learn how to fucking deal with your shit on your own. But, so yeah, she fucking rings on the doorbell and she starts just complaining about all sorts of shit. Now, I'm not going to get into details because really it's none of your fucking business, but the gist of it is, sometimes, this has been going on for a little while, and it started all because she came over one day and no one was here, and I answered the door, and I don't put up with shit from people, and I stood up to her, and she didn't like it, so she escalated on her end, and ever since I did that, I don't regret it, she has escalated, she's just done everything in her power to make things difficult for us. So, I frickin', instead of escalating and retaliating against her, I felt that the best course of action, and so did my family, was that we just leave it alone and just let it go. She'll leave, you know what I mean? Eventually it'll just go away, maybe. But it doesn't seem like that course of action has worked, so maybe it's time for us to fight back. Now, I feel like I'm being harassed. I'm not breaking any laws. I'm not doing anything wrong. It's not... She just goes out of her way. Now, so I've done some things that are not above board. They're not the greatest things in the world, like... And she got mad at me for it, you know what I mean? Had some buddies over, and some of my buddies, we were all having cigarette, we were smoking, having barbecue out back and everything. She just bitched because we were too loud. It was the middle of the afternoon in the summer. Like, come on. Like, it's not like we were cursing and swearing. It's just stupid little shit. So, I've had enough. Enough is enough. I'm going to see if there's any legal recourse that I can take to have this put to an end, because it's becoming more and more of an issue. Now, you know, another thing that kind of kicks me in the ass is that because we had a huge snowstorm a couple days, and instead of being a good Samaritan and, you know, let bygones be bygones, instead of they went and snowblowed a bunch of driveways, and they came to ours, and now we share a driveway with another person, so it's two houses side by side, and they decided to only snowblow half the driveway. Like, that's just being rude. Like, if I had a snowblower, and even if I didn't like you, and I did like your neighbors beside you, I wouldn't be such a dick to leave half the snow on the thing. That just makes no sense. Like, why? We're all human beings here. Like, instead of fighting with one another, let's love one another. It's just stupidity. You know what I mean? And if this lady had handled the situation a lot better, instead of being in our face, rude, obnoxious, and arrogant, thinking that she's better than us, because that's the impression I get, then I would, you know, that's not cool. You know what I mean? I think she's handled the situation very rudely. If she had come over and said, listen, your music's a little loud, it's kind of bothering me, I would appreciate if you guys could turn it down a little bit. You know what I mean? Instead of being rude and saying, you know, your fucking music's on all the fucking time and I'm trying to do this and everything and getting in your face. The situation was not handled properly on her end, in my opinion. Now, I don't know what's going on, the extenuating circumstances in her life. She could just be one really miserable bitch. I don't know. But that doesn't make it right to do what she did. Yeah, and I'm not in the wrong, I'm not in the right either. I'm not saying that I'm perfect. Yeah, I've done some things to piss her off, whatnot. Nothing that is criminal. Just, you know, I've had buddies over and we've been a little loud in the backyard. My music's up loud a little bit sometimes. And we've done a renovation in the house or something without telling them, and we've been pounding on walls and stuff. It's just little things, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm not sorry for living my life the way I live my life. I'm not going to let someone else dictate how I feel or ruin things. But, and clearly it has, because I'm sitting here ranting about it. But enough is enough, so I just think she needs to back the fuck up. Now, how I would like to deal with it, I would want to crank the music up even louder, like, I'd stick it to the man, you know what I mean? Like, but the cop's gonna come and be like, oh, you guys gotta turn down your music, it's too loud. It ain't 11 o'clock, officer, I'm sorry. The laws dictate that there's no noise violation here, and if there is, well, the cops will deal with it politely and ask me to turn it down, and I certainly will. And the funny thing is my music's off right now because I'm making this video, so, like, she's getting a breather. I don't see what the big deal is. At the same time, by me having my music down, it appears that I have let her win because the music's off. You follow me? She's gonna think she's got a victory here. But she hasn't. And I've been ranting about this for almost 6 minutes, so I'm just gonna let it go. Definitely discussion that needs to be taking place about this, but if you've ever had neighbor problems, let me know how you've dealt with them. Leave a video response, comment, whatnot. I know some neighbors out there are pretty fucking bad to deal with. This is not the first time I've had to deal with nasty neighbors. Where I used to live in the northern part of the city, where I had some neighbors that were just, oh my god. Both neighbors on both sides of me were great, amazing fucking neighbors. You know, they knew that it's about living life. It's not about being so uptight about everything. And my old neighbors, they would turn up their music and we'd never complain. They'd watch their movies loud, we'd never complain, you know what I mean? Like, it's life. People want to listen to shit. This is why we have stuff. This is why we do things. But just because your life is so miserable doesn't mean that you have to project that onto us because everything's so fucking shitty over there. And, oh wait, it's not over there. It's actually over there. No, wait, it is actually over there. I'm confused. So, anyways, I hope you guys have been having a great weekend. Just a little hint on 40K here. I've been working on I got one of my test models done for my Nurgle Space Marine project, whatnot. I've also painted up some pirate rats and whatnot, and some other pirate guys. I know it's hard to see. And I'm on the home stretch of doing my entry for the Orb Challenge. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I've done some freehand on the cape. Oh, I've done like a 4. Hard to see. Anyways, till next time, guys, I want you to stay safe. I want you to have fun. I want you to keep it real. Do what you love. And fuck the neighbors. Sometimes you just gotta say fuck it and just let it go. No big deal. Till next time, guys, don't forget, check out all my old videos. Like them, subscribe. Blue Eyes Banter. Peace out. Woo!